Hello and welcome everyone. In this lecture, we will create a bubble chart. Let's go to a new sheet. Over there, you can click on the Show Me menu. See the requirements for the bubble chart. It's asking for one or more dimensions and 1 to 2 measures. So in this case, for measures, I'll select sales, and for dimension, I'm going with the subcategory. And then I'll click on the bubble chart. So similar to pie chart, bubble charts are also very helpful in comparing proportions of different parts to the whole. So here with this chart, I can see that perhaps chairs has the biggest share of sales, followed by perhaps the phones, and then tables, binders, machines, storage, and so on. If I want, I can sort the bubble chart in ascending or descending order of sales. To do that, I'll go to subcategory, right click over there and click on sort. Right now, it's sorting the category in ascending or descending order based on how the categories are coming through from the data source. So instead of data source, I'll select a field, and then in the field, I'll select sales. It's selected by default. If I want to go for descending, which means that the biggest category will come in the middle and the smaller categories will be towards the side, then I'll select the descending option, and there we go. Bubble charts serve the same purpose as pie charts, but they are visually more appealing. Now, so far in this course, we have created quite a few charts using the Show Me feature in Tableau. It's important to create charts manually as well. That way you will get to know how Tableau works in the background. So let's recreate the bubble chart not using the Show Me option. Let's have a look first at how Show Me created the chart for us. So here basically Tableau has put the sales measure in the size card and subcategory dimension in the text label as well as in the color, and has selected marks as circle. So we'll try to do something similar on a new sheet. Let's go to the new sheet. First of all, we'll select circle as the mark, and then we'll drag sales to the size. We'll drag subcategory to the color, and then we'll drag subcategory again to the label. And then if we want, we can sort the subcategory by sales like we did on the previous sheet. So it will lead us to the same result. Now let's create one more chart that comes built into Tableau's Show Me feature, and that chart is called Treemap. Treemaps also show the proportions of different parts to the whole. The good thing about Treemaps is that they have more real estate, which helps in accommodating more information. So again, let's go to a new sheet. So I'll go to Show Me, hover my mouse over the Treemap to see what are the requirements, one or more dimensions, and 1 to 2 measures, similar to bubble chart. So I'll go with subcategory and sales, and then click on the Treemap, and there we go. So in this chart, the size of the rectangle corresponds to the sales value. This means that chairs is the biggest category by revenue, followed by phones, and then storage, tables, and so on. We can also select another measure and associate it with the color. For example, I can drag the profit into color. That way, categories with the highest profit will be shown in the darkest shade of blue. Over here, I can see perhaps the copiers has the highest profitability, whereas the categories with the lowest profit or perhaps a loss will be shown in an orange color. Now, a few seconds back, I just mentioned that one of the advantage of Treemap is that they have more real estate, and therefore they can accommodate a lot of information. Let me show you how that works. So for example, in the rectangle for chairs, I want to show sales and profit in text as well. So I can very easily do that. What I'll do is I'll drag the sales field and put it in the text or label, and you will see that it will display the sales number in the rectangle itself. And similarly, let's say I want to display the profit as well. I can do that too. If I want to customize the text that is appearing here a bit further, I can click on the text card, click on the 3 dots right next to the text option. It will open a new window where I can customize the way the text looks. So for example, I'll put the subcategory name at the top. I'll still center it. click on apply. It looks good. Now there is another way to leverage the tree maps, and it's kind of a combination of the tree maps and the bar chart. To create that kind of visualization, I'll select any one dimension and put it in the rows shelf. Let's say I'll go with province, state or province, or maybe I'll go with the ship mode to keep it simple, and I'll put it in the row shelf. Then I'll select fit with. So here, as you can see, I now have a kind of a bar chart for each ship mode, but instead of having a plain bar, we have a tree map integrated within that bar. That way, not only I can see what is the total sale for each ship mode, but also the breakup by category as well. Now, if I want to sort these bars in a way that the ship mode with the highest sales comes first, I can go and sort it from here. Similar to how we did it in case of the bubble chart. So instead of selecting the data source order, I'll select the field, and I'll select that field name to be the sales. And then I'll go, descending. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.